afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's presentation of the BFL and our season opener. Here we got the coin toss between the Pointers and the Bisons. Let's see who wins, and it's going to be the Pointers, and they elect to defend. So it's going to be the Bisons football to start out this game and the season. I hope everyone enjoys this week's presentation of the BFL. In the huddle is Cole and his teammates George and Vince. Now, the Bisons, they have a very high-powered offense and seem to play some great defense. So let's see how this translates to week one. Cole Mahomes seems to be making a couple of adjustments before he snaps the ball. It's going to be snapped. It's going to be a fake give to George, and he's going to take off, and nobody's going to catch him. He's going to take that all the way in for a Bisons touchdown. All ready to start the game off hot. Just less than 30 seconds into the game, they've already added 7 to the scoreboard. Okay, that was really bad. Why did he spin the ball like that? And, okay, okay, don't ever do that again. All right, Pointers football. Carlos throws it over to Troy, and it's going to be slightly offline. It's not going to be able to be hauled in. On second down, they're going to pass once more. A fake give to JC plays. A pump fake, and he throws one up deep, and he's going to be just short or slightly offline, whatever the word you want to use. Third down, here we go. Another deep shot. And it's nearly intercepted. Almost intercepted by George. Pointers huddle up. Troy seems to have an idea for what this next play call is going to be. Let's see what they like to do here on fourth down. Only 3 minutes into the game on fourth down. Here we go. It's a deep shot. And, and he hits the floor. I'm not sure that's what Troy drew up in the playbook. Here we go. Bison's football. Cole drops back to throw the ball a little high, but it's going to be hauled in by George for about a gain of 10 yards. Another first down. It's a counter handoff to George, and he's going to break Troy. He's going to break Jake, and he's going to take this one all the way in for a touchdown, because we know JC plays isn't catching him in his Air Forces and cargo pants from TikTok shop. Oh, yeah. They elect to go for 2 here. Let's see what they drop. Vince leaves the huddle early. George in the backfield. Cole surveying the D. He loves that D. Fake give. And he's going to run, and he's going to draw the safety forward. And that's going to end up in a touchdown as George gets in wide open on the pretty Mahomey pass from Cole Q. Bisons jump out to an early lead with a pretty nice bump. Pointers football once more, as you can hear the Pointer himself barking in the background. Here we go. Carlos throws a pass. It's a lofty one, and it's going to be hauled in by Troy. Here we go. No huddle here. Troy in the backfield. He takes this handoff, and he's going to get a decent chunky yardage just short of the first down. No huddle formation once again. 2 receivers. This ball is snapped. A little high. Troy hauls it in. Makes Cole miss. And he's going to take a little just forward. I think that'll get them the first down. It does. All right, here we go. First down. Give to Troy. Just short of another first down. Here we go. Recovering from that last play. Jake gives it to Troy. Troy is the quarterback on this possession. He's looking for Jake. He's going to cut and make a move. Let's see what he does. Can he haul it in? No, he can't. Access denied. Vince breaks it up. What a beautiful defensive play as you see Jake's Jewish noise that he just made. Don't worry, guys. Jake's plays is just fine. Deep shot to Troy, and it's going to be intercepted by George. What a play. He's going to just take the knee as he is ruled down by contact. Nice. Here we go. Cole looks for a man, and what in the fuck was that? That might have been the worst throw I've ever seen in my life. Not very Mahomey, right, Cole? As Cole looks to redeem himself from that terrible play, he throws a nice tight pass to George for a first down. Here we go. Bison's drawing up a play here. Snaps the ball. And he's going to fire deep downfield, and it's going to be caught. He's going to be tagged down at the 1-yard line. Huge gain for the Bisons here as Vince hauls in the nice pass from Cole. Tight pass will be slightly overthrown. Not quite there. Cole's going to snap the ball. Pump fake to George as he realized it would have gotten picked off. And he rolls out right and delivers a nice ball and a nice grab by Vince. As the Pointers look to put their first points on the board, fake handoff to Troy, and he gets open on the shitty defense from Cole, but the pass isn't quite there. Here we go. Ball is snapped. Fake give to Troy. He looked like he wanted Jake C. plays there, but can't quite get it to him. Rolls left once more. And he's going to throw it to Troy, and the ball's going to sail over Cole's head as it's right where it needed to be. Touchdown, Pointers. Troy Q and Carlos get on the board. They will go for 2 here. Let's see what they draw up on the play. Looks to be looking for Troy, and it's going to be caught. They're going to get the 2-point conversion, as it will be successful. Another catch from Troy as he daps up Jake C. plays. George seems to be telling Cole something that he noticed. Cole relaying it to Vince. Let's see what they draw up here. Fake give to George. Pitches it out to Vince. He's going to take it for about a gain of 10 yards. Pretty successful drawn up play there. Let's see what they have drawn up here. Cole looks like he wants to throw, and it's going to be not pretty. It's going to be behind him. Offline throw. Fake give to George on a jet sweep, and Cole's looking for George. Downfield, the ball is there, and he can't quite haul it in. Here we go. Cole drops back, looking to pass, and he's going to deliver a tight spiral to George. Here we go. Next play, they elect to not huddle. They're going to take their time with this drive. He sees something. Cole drops back, and he sees Vince downfield as the ball again overthrown. Not a pretty ball. Let's see him bounce back, though. We know he has it in him. We know he can make some nice throws. Let's see him do it. Play like you were supposed to be. Draws back. Throws it to George. Intercepted. Made me eat my words. What a defensive play from Troy as he completely jumped over that ball looking like Sauce Gardner. Jake in motion. Here we go. Troy in the backfield. It's going to be a give to Troy looking like Derrick Henry's going to take it for about a gain of 8 yards. No huddle he calls. No huddle he signals. And he's going to take off right and just get enough for the first down. Here we go. Carlos snaps the ball. Looking to throw as we see the cameraman's finger. And he's going to take off once more. And he's going to get... Oh, the ball comes out, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. Looks to run again as... Oh, wow. Completely drew Cole off of Troy, thinking that he was going to run. What a play for the Pointers. Cole looks to snap the ball here, and it's a give to George this time after the interception. And George is going to take it all the way to the end zone for another huge touchdown from George. Truly looking like one of the best backs we've seen in this league so far. Pointers absolutely have to score if they want to stay alive in this game. Here we go. Give to Troy. Going to evade Cole, and he's going to just go out of bounds barely. That brings up second down. Here we go. Fake to Troy. And he's going to look downfield to Troy, and it's going to be picked off.
Oh, my God!
Rips it right out of Troy's hands. Wow, as we hear Troy not too happy about that one. Bison's football from our alternate camera angle. Here we go. Pass to George. It's there, but Troy jumps on it very quickly. Good defensive play from Troy to redeem himself after that terrible interception. He drops back to throw. Tight throw to Vince. Ball is right where it needed to be for a touchdown. Now the footage did get lost, but basically Troy took it for a big gain on a handoff. Here we go. Bobble snap. He's going to roll right, and he's going to get a hand on it, but it's going to be caught. Troy reaches down to grab it for a nice play from the Pointers. 2-point conversion coming up. He's going to roll left. He's going to throw it up, and it's going to be broken up by George as the little man gets up there. Give to George. Oh, no. Fake handoff to George. And he's going to look for him, and the ball's going to be slightly underthrown. Incomplete. Here we go. Next play for the Bisons. Cole drops back. Vince on the out route. The ball's going to be there. Vince is going to... Nobody's going to catch up to Vince as he's going to take that all the way into the end zone for another Bison score. Bisons are really, really hot, man. Okay. Anyways, he's going to roll left, and he's going to see Jake, but he's not going to quite throw it to him. He's going to roll again, and oh, yeah, he finds Jake C. Plays. Jake C. Plays is going. Is anybody going to catch him? Cole's going to catch him, but not after a huge gain from Jake C. Plays. 51 seconds to go in the half. Here we go. He's going to roll right, and he's going to throw, and he's going to... Oh, man. That is rough defense from Cole as he gets mossed. Yeah, Cole, you got to do something about that, man. That is really bad. You got to put in a mixtape, my guy. As the Pointers look to run the clock out for the remainder of the half, as they don't want to give the Bisons a chance to score, as the Pointers will receive at the end of at the beginning of the third quarter. So they could make this game a lot closer, given the resources. 13 seconds to go as Troy searches for his phone. Here we go. Looking to snap the ball. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that clock is down to quadruple zero. Fires downfield, and Troy is going to push off and make the grab. That'll be the end of the half. And it looks like they're going to cancel our highly anticipated halftime show of Jake C. Plays on the stripper pole, as the third quarter is going to start early. Here we go, 30 minutes on the clock. And it looks to be a give to Troy, and he's going to get stopped almost immediately. Not going to get anything out of that one. Here we go. Next play, he's going to look to throw here, as the Pointer is barking in the background. He's going to pick up a gain of about 7. Halo, the Pointer, has been given a treat. He's okay now. Don't worry. Here we go. And it's going to be a give to Troy once more. He's going to make a juke move. And, oh! Wow, that's a dirty play from Cole. Doesn't look like he did it on purpose. Nonetheless, still something that's unacceptable. Next play is Troy looks to get some revenge after that one. Carlos is going to pick up a gain of about 2 yards. Here we go. Pointers huddle up. Here we go. Let's see what they draw up on this play. Troy seems to have a plan. Let's see if it's effective or not. Oh, no, there's a streaker on the field. Yeah, get him off the field. Security, go take care of him. He's going to probably receive a lifetime ban after that. Here we go. Pointers give to Troy as he's going to be stopped after just a short game. We have just received word that the streaker has been banned indefinitely from the stadium. Carlos takes off. He's going to get out of bounds after picking up a first down. First down, Pointers, as they look to get some points on the board to narrow the margin of the Bison's lead. Here we go, looking to pass. And a collision gets Troy open. He's going to be tagged down, but not after a pretty decent gain. Here we go, drawing up something here. Fake give to Troy. George on the quarterback trying to apply pressure. Almost gets to it. Troy dives. Just short, but nonetheless an incredible grab from Troy. Quick eye from Carlos. He's going to take off. Vince sheds the block, and he's going to get in there. Carlos snaps the ball. Give to Troy. He's going to be short. He's going to be short. Here we go. Look to throw here, and oh, wow. Touchdown, Pointers. C9 does a great job drawing them off of Troy and throwing it in there for a Pointers score. As they're going to go for 2 here. Let's see if they can convert. Here we go. He's going to huddle up. This will give us some time to tell you about our partner, Jake C. Plays, and one of his sponsorships, Lion's Mane Mushroom. It enhances focus and helps you lock in and rizz up some bitches. Here we go. He's going to snap the ball. He's going to throw it up to Troy, and it looks like he's going to haul it in for the 2-point conversion. What a grab. How will the Bisons respond? Is it only a 7-point game after all that? Read option. Cole's going to take it, and he's going to get by, and Troy's going to dive as he almost takes it for another full field touchdown. After all that, shout out Carl Anthony Towns. Here we go. No huddle. They're going to snap it, and it's going to be a quick throw to George, as George is going to take it, and he's going to be a lateral. He's going to juke out Carlos. He's going to take off again as he does a little hezzy. He's going to be down. I'm going to turn it over to our good friend Chris Collinsworth for this one. All right, here we go. What a throw. You know who that reminds me of? That reminds me of a good friend of mine, Patrick Mahomes. And that's enough, as it is everywhere. Here we go. Carlos, fake to Troy. And it's going to be a nice little gain, as Troy's going to catch it just short of the first down. Carlos looked to be in handoff formation. It's a give to Troy, and Troy's going to get to the end zone untouched. What a play from Troy. Nice little handoff. Takes it all the way to the Baja. They will elect to go for 2. Give to Jake, back to Troy. Troy's going to put Cole on fucking skates as Cole almost nails the cameraman, and Troy goes into the end zone after he gets all the way back about 10 yards out. Quick toss to Vince. He's going to take this one upfield. Slight juke move in between Jake and Carlos. The no huddle play. Cole drops back and just over the fingertips of George. Here we go. Next play. Cole's going to juke. He's going to take off. And he's going to get a short gain of about 8 yards. Here's Cole, drops back to throw once more. And he wants George there. Doesn't quite go for him. He sees Vince downfield, realizes it'll get picked off, and he's just going to use his legs. He's going in and out, and okay, that was a really shitty move, but nonetheless, a good game. They're going to call a timeout as they want to reset, get their energy back, as they will discuss what they will do next. As the Bisons discuss their game plan, the Pointers get reset on defense. Here we go. And it's a counter handoff to George. Crazy stick work from George. Oh, man. He's going to juke the two of them. He's going to cut back right. And Troy is going to be the only one able to catch up to him if he was not there. That would have been a touchdown. Oh, looking to throw here. Drops back. Doesn't really see anything, but he's going to fire into the end zone to a wide open George. Touchdown, Bisons. Pointers down by 13. Got to lock in. Hand off to Troy. Gets by, and he's going to go all the way to the end zone untouched. What a play from Troy. Bisons do not want to turn the ball over here as they want to extend their lead. Here we go. Deep shot to George, and it's going to be slightly to the right. Fake give to George. What does he see? Dump pass to George. He's going to turn this into a big gain as he turns on the Jets. He's going to make a juke move. Not quite going to get Troy. Oh, wow. Great effort from George. Here we go. Fake handoff to George. Cole's going to keep himself. And he's going to fire over to the left. And, just barely offline as it's almost intercepted. Moving quickly. Here's the fake give to George. And he's going to take off for a big gain as he's going to be pushed out of bounds by Jake. Bison's in scoring position. He's looking, and he fires the no-look pass, and it's going to be right there. Touchdown, Bisons. With only a little bit of time remaining in the game, Carlos needs to make a play. Let's see what he's got. He's going to roll out again. He's going to continue to roll, and he's going to throw one up, and he's going to throw it away. Carlos dropping back once more. Let's see what the Pointers can do here. As he looks for the deep ball, and he's going to catch it right over George's head. And Vince is going to tag him down. What a play. Pointer's going to go quick here. Snaps the ball. Goes for the check down. And throws it up to Jake, and it's intercepted by Vince. What a nice play. Take that all the way to the end zone. That's a pick 6. The Pointers absolutely need to get something going here as they are down by 20 with just 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. They have not had the lead. They have barely gotten any stops outside from the interception. They absolutely need a a touchdown. And they got to play some good defense here. Let's see what they have in store for this next drive. As Carlos snaps the ball. And he's looking, rolls right, throws it to Jake, and it's nearly picked off once more. Good defense from Vince. 8:30 left in the clock. Let's see. Wants to throw it to Jake. Throws it up to Troy, and it's going to be caught as Cole is horrible on defense. He's going to snap the ball. It's going to be a fake give to Troy. Carlos is going to take off, and he'll pick up the first. Next play in the drive, let's see what Carlos has. He's looking around, and he's going to throw it to Troy as Cole is caught sleeping once again. Here we go. Let's see what he's got in store. Once more, rolls left, and he's going to roll right. He's looking for Jake. He plays, and it's not going to get there. 6:22 to go. Let's see what they got. Troy motions left. Carlos snaps the ball. Jake plays on the post corner route. He cuts right as the throw is, just not quite fast enough as Vince picks it off. Good defense from Vince once again. 5 minutes and 30 seconds here. Let's see what they decide to do here in the game. And it's going to be a quick throw to George. He's going to fake the lateral. And what a nice little juke there from George Tomlinson. Next snap. Cole snaps the ball. Going deep to Vince. And it's going to be caught for a touchdown. 78. on the day. Another drive for the Pointers. They absolutely need to put up points very fast. They want to stay alive in this game. Drops back, and it's going to be broken up by Cole. Finally, coming up and making a play on defense. Finally, and oh wow. Troy rips off his jersey like he's Antonio Brown. Alright, that's showing the frustration that Troy's going through right now. Let's see what the Pointers drop right here. Carlos looking to rewrite the wrongs here. Troy is open, but he doesn't quite see him, and he's not going to hit Jake on the in route. Here's Troy Rogers here, stepping in quarterback change. Troy's moving around, launches, and it's picked off by Cole. Jake is somehow not going to get the tag, and Cole's going to go in untouched in the end zone for the touchdown. A nice little silly. Okay, I take that back, but nonetheless, a pick six for Cole Quinlan. Pointers really don't have much of a chance here, but I like that they will never give up no matter the circumstances. Overthrown by Carlos. See what they do now. Going to Troy. Not quite. Looking for Jake. And it's going to be not quite be able to be hauled in by Jake C. Plays. Shotgun formation. Thrown to Troy. And he's going to take that all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Footage got cut. Here we go. Cole looking, and oh man, that sun is brutal as he throws a pick six into the sunlight. 2-point conversion, as they must need to get this, as they could somehow crawl back into this game. Here's Vince, steps up, applying pressure. That's applying pressure right there. Let's see. Does he see the wide open Jake C. Plays? Cole's sleeping, and it's going to be slightly offline. Here we go. Will most likely be the final drive of the game. Here's Cole, and he throws downfield, and wow, that's going to go for another Bison's touchdown. They're really running the score up out here. Pointers football, here we go. Let's see if they can do anything here. As it is launched deep, and Short catches it as Cole is caught sleeping once again. As they go for two. Can they pick it up? Can they pick it up? Let's answer that question right now. Rolls right, throws to Jake, and it's going to be swatted by Vince. Great defensive day for Vince today. All-around day, just putting up numbers all across the field. Dump pass to George as he laterals to Cole. He's going to tuck that ball behind him. Good way to keep the ball away from strip distance. All right, let's see. Cole's going to snap the ball, and it's going to be a deep ball to Vince, and it's going to be just dropped. Can't quite haul it in. Here we go. 43 seconds to go. Fake handoff. As Cole looks to throw to George, but he's going to take off and use his legs. He's going to just jog, run some clock. Jake C. Plays will push him out of bounds, but this clock doesn't stop unless it's a timeout. Cole's going to drop back to throw one more time, it looks like. And he's going to pump. And he's going to pump again. And he's going to roll right and deliver a nice pass, but it's just slightly out of reach. Here's what will probably be the final play of the game. Cole Q15 himself is going to jog, and he's going to make someone miss. He's going to get by Jake, and oh wow, he's really trying to kill clock here. As Troy will push him out of bounds, and that will do it for today's game. Week 1, Bison's 1-0 as they look to extend their 1-0 record to 2-0 next week. And the Pointers find themselves in a hole. But let's see how they bounce back next week in Week 2. See you guys there. Thank you.